Hello friends, today we'll take a look at how we can set up an IOTA IRI node on an Ubuntu EC2 AWS instance. IOTA, as we know, is a blockchain style distributed ledger platform built for IoTs or Internet of Things. First thing we want to do is we want to ensure that our EC2 instance is running, and then we'll log into it through our console, and then we'll create a directory just for IOTA. So I'll pull up my terminal. So I'm logged into my EC2 instance. I already have a directory called IOTA that I'm going to use for deploying my IOTA instance. I will use the IOTA IRI or the IOTA reference implementation to set up my IOTA node. IRI is the official IOTA node client software that's released by the IOTA Foundation. IRI is built on Java, so I have to set up Java first. I'll be using Sun Java, so I'll have to add the repository first. My EC2 already has the repository added, but just to demonstrate, I'll add it again. And it's added. Now I'll just update my local repo. And I'm good to install. Since I already have the installer installed, so it may not install for me. Let's see. So it just exited the installer. It's possible that you will get a different set of screens. One of them would be to accept the license agreement from Sun. Just accept it by pressing OK and moving ahead. Now we are good to confirm the install by just entering the Java command and confirming that I'm getting the help text. Now that Java is set up, now I'm supposed to download the latest IRI release. The releases are available on the IOTA Ledger GitHub page. The latest one is 160. I'm supposed to just download the jar file and drop it into my AWS IOTA folder. So I've already done that. So I have the 156 release jar file in my IOTA folder. The IRI jar file is a simple Java executable, and I can run it with the Java command. So I'm going to try to run it. I get some welcome messages and my node starts. I cannot run the Java command from the console, because if I close the console, the command is going to stop. So I will leverage the screen command from Unix to run it as a background process. So the screen command I use is this, and it takes a file parameter, which is essentially the configuration file for IOTA. I'm going to talk about that in the next slide. So now I'm bringing down my node, and I'm going to run my IOTA as a screen command. Just to confirm that it's running, I'm able to see the console through screen. After detaching from the console, now I can take a look at the configuration file. The configuration file has some very basic node configurations. It's got the UDP port, it's got the neighbors link, and it's got whether I'm using IOTA as a testnet or not, Boolean configuration. It's got the folder name for my database, and it tells me whether I'm running it as a headless node or whether I'll be using the wallet along with it. The important configuration here is the neighbors. IOTA starts up without a set of bootstrapped nodes, so it does not know where to fetch the blockchain from. So IOTA recommends that I should look for an existing node that I can pair up with to get all the milestones for IOTA distributed ledger. The IOTA Foundation has set up a Discord group to exchange neighbor addresses that people can come and exchange and configure their nodes. With that, I've set up my node. Please do not forget to subscribe. I'll be updating with more videos on how I can use this node to create an IOTA wallet.